Here's the deal. I'm trying to work on this thing that I've been meaning to do with Cadmus for a while now, mainly because of the short story that I wrote for Michelle that actually ended up being a chapter in The Chalice, where she has this vision of ancient Egypt. The thing is Cadmus was never in ancient Egypt. He wasn't even alive in ancient Egypt when it was Kemet. That was long past before he was born. He was actually born in Gaul, a region of France, probably. I don't know, I haven't even figured that out. Probably a place in Brittany. But anyway, he has an alignment with ancient Egypt because of his... Hang on. Bloody hell. Anyway, he has an alignment with ancient Egypt because of his teacher, his creator, the apostate, or the apostate, however you want to pronounce it. The apostate was actually in ancient Egypt. He lived during that time. He was one of the magi of the college, the Elven College, or the Tarmian College of Kemet, and that's where he actually started practicing the magic that got him ousted from all of the ancient Tarmian centers of learning, and why he turned against them, and that eventually led to the creation of Cadmus. But anyway, I have to draw a picture because it ties in with what I'm writing right now, and I used to draw all the time, but I haven't in a very long time, and as a result all of my art supplies ended up being placed in different parts of the house by Aunt Tootie, because that's what she did. She would just put things everywhere, and I still can't find anything. But I was desperate to find my art supplies, so I went through everything, and I actually found my art supplies. This was the most important thing, my pencils, my Prismacolor pencils. I've had these for ages, and they're still viable. This is actually something that my father gave me. He was an artist, and it's full of pencils as well, but a lot of them are professional drawing pencils, so I've held on to these like they were gold, but I couldn't find them until just today. This is the oldest bag of pencils I have. This dates back to my high school days, the early 80s, so yes, pencils. I have tons of pencils, as you can see. And then, I think this is it. Yeah. Just various sundry stuff, which I probably won't need. I've got, like, semi-soft crayons. They aren't really crayons, they're like professional art, like grease paint crap. I don't know. I very rarely use them, so I doubt I'll need them now, but just in case. But I also found some other stuff while I was at it. Very interesting stuff. First of all, my brass owl. Didn't know what happened to it. Very important. My hedgehog. Not Leopold, but he's a representative of Leopold. My Welsh witch. This was actually made in Wales. Look. And it was handcrafted. It's molding using Welsh slate. So this is going back on the shelf. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, I found my sketch pad too. The only one that I have like extra paper, and all the rest of them are filled up. Let's see, what else? I don't know where this came from, but I'm fairly alarmed by it. Poppy Z. Bright, a little teeny-weeny book by Poppy Z. Bright. His mouth will taste of wormwood. How ironic. But I also found an old Darth Maul artifact. Don't know why this was put where it was, but as you can see, it's movable. Darth Maul in motion. And speaking of Darth Maul, she put away my autographed picture of Ray Park. I'll probably just put this back. I'm definitely not going to hang it up. But, you know, Star Wars memorabilia. And this is very important. I found my Tolkien calendars. And as you can see, one is from 1985. I don't even know if this is actually picking up, but anyway, 1985 and 1990. These are the only two I was ever able to find. And the reason why I kept them, other than the fantastic art, was one particular picture that just always struck me. And this is probably the only reason why I couldn't stand Orlando Bloom in the role of Legolas. This was the first representation of Legolas that I ever saw. And, you know, I had in my mind what he would look like, since he was, you know, from Mirkwood. And this was pretty close to what I had envisioned in my mind. So, here we go. This is what Legolas really should look like. See if I can get like this whole thing. I may just take a picture of this and post it. So, yeah, this is my Legolas. And I think that's pretty much it. I found all sorts of goodies. There's no telling what else I'll find that's tucked away here and there. I mean, this house is ridiculous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've gone through a lot of stuff, but there's still so much more to go through. And I'll probably drop dead before I get it all done. So, there you have it. I'm off to draw now. I had to take a break from Skellig, the Owl Man, because I just hate watching stuff on the computer. But I'll watch the rest of it later, if I don't keep being interrupted by the phone.